Bump map filter. The bump map filter can be found here on the filters, distortion, and bump map. Bump map filter, so it applies a bump map to an image, to an object using an image or as a source. Bump map filter contains a few parameters that we can adjust. We have the source well, as we call it. Controls, if you select this one, we have the direction and amount for the first part, and horizontal and vertical scale. So I usually use the horizontal and vertical scale. So horizontal scale controls the displacement from left to right, and vertical scale to top and bottom. Repeat edges, it will repeat the edges of your layer. So mix the percentage of the blending of the bump map effect to your layer. Bump map filter, if you have seen all of my tutorial, this is one of my most common and one of my favorite effect in Apple Motion. It creates a displacement on your layer. Currently, because we don't have any source for our bump map, when we play, there's no change at all on our layer. So what we need to do now is let's create a map for our bump map. So let's create a new group, Command-Shift-N to add object, generators, then clouds. Now that we have this, let's rename this group as map. We will not change any settings. Let's leave it all at default. Let's turn this off. Let's go to our bump map and then drag this map group inside this well. Then let's press play to see the result. Now that we have a map source on our well, you will notice that we already have a simple animation already applied on our layer. So the animation that's been applied here is based on the clouds. So if we take a look on our clouds, it animates by itself already. So if we adjust the speed here, so currently at 0.5, if we adjust this, let's turn this off and look at our group, we will have this kind of result. So let's go back to our bump map. So repeat edges, I mentioned earlier that it will repeat the edges of our layer. Currently, if we take a look on our edge, we have some space here. But if we turn this on or check this, there will be no space at all anymore. Now let's take a look at the horizontal scale. So 0.1, currently it's the default of the bump map. If we turn this to 0, both of them, there will be no change applied to our layer. However, if we set back the horizontal scale first to 0.1, it will shift or displace our layer to the right based on the clouds generator. If we increase this one, so let's adjust it to 1, we will have this chaotic image result. Also, you notice that there's a space here because our repeat edges is turned off. So let's turn it on. We will have this kind of horizontal or displacement on our layer. Also applied some vertical scale. We will have this kind of result. Let's go back to our map and let's change some settings here. Most of the time, what I do is turn off the first and second and third layer strength and just turn on the fourth layer strength and adjust the horizontal scale and vertical scale to achieve a smooth displacement on my layer. Let's turn it off. So that's how to use the bump map filter in Apple Motion.